What up, you guys? First off, as I'm recording this, I'm doing this on Riverside. There is such a lag that, like, as I'm saying things, I'm watching myself on the camera and I'm behind myself. So, like, it's kind of challenging to make a good video when you don't have, like, good feedback. But regardless, I'm going to keep going. Today's devotional, I want to talk about something I was meditating on as I was walking outside, and that is godly guilt versus this human shame thing that we do with ourselves. And I was thinking, like, I was meditating on as I was walking just on my own sin, right? And I find that my pattern of reflecting on that is, gosh, why do I do that? This whole negative thing on myself, like, what's wrong with you? Like, when are you going to step up? When are you going to stop acting like that? When are you going to? And I realized, like, I've talked to myself this same way for so long and it's not working. So maybe it's time to do something different. And I started thinking about, like, how do I feel sorry without feeling shameful? And my immediate thought, and maybe this was from the Lord, I'm going to say that it's from the Lord because I was out there prayer walking. My immediate thought was just having a right understanding of who God is and who we are. Like, that was my first thought. Like, godly guilt is just understanding. Again, I don't want to pretend like I'm preaching at you guys. This is my understanding till now. I'm processing stuff and I just want to create content around it that's hopefully helpful. But my understanding was, like, the godly guilt aspect of just understanding who Jesus is, who I am before him, how in need of him I am, but also how much he loves me. Like, he's not mad at me. He doesn't shame me. He wants me to see more of who he is so that my actions follow suit, right? My love for him changes my desires and my actions. And godly guilt is just a reflection on that of, like, man, how I behaved is not how God wants me to. Okay, well, he loves me. He forgives me. I'm going to turn to him. I'm going to ask his heart, ask him to forgive me. And I'm just going to lean more into him. But shame says, man, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you do that? You got to, like, no. And then it just becomes this, like, there's almost this thing where, like, I don't feel sorry unless I feel that pain and that shame. And I don't think that that's correct. I don't think that that's what God wants for us. I think God wants us to just understand who he is and how much he loves us. And love covers a multitude of sins. I mean, that's biblical. That's straight out of the Bible. I don't know where, but it's in the Bible. So I don't know. I was reflecting on that this morning. Um, Something I want to really challenge myself to do is not shame myself at all. There's no point. But also not be amicable toward my sin at the same time. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys out there can relate to that, if anyone else struggles with that. Hopefully someone does, so I'm not alone. But anyways, something to ponder today. Godly guilt versus human shame. No more shaming ourselves. No more. Let's have a right understanding of who God is, how he loves us, how he wants better for us, and how he's like a dad who's just perfectly patient and is, like, ready to just talk to us and be like, hey, I get it. You messed up. Let's not do that again. Let's move forward. And what's so cool is he's so patient that, like, we could mess up 1,000 times on the same thing and he is still right there ready to catch us and be like, it's okay. Get back up. It's okay. Get back up. Over and over and over. Perfectly patient. Not even a hint of annoyance. Not even a hint of you again. Not even a hint of, like, dude, come on. We've been doing this for 100,000 times now and you're still doing this. Not even a hint. Not even a hint. You know, like when you go to someone's house and or you're around someone, you can get, like, the sense that they're kind of annoyed you're there, but they're being patient and they're saying nice things. But you're like, yeah, I just feel like I just wasn't really invited there. Like, probably needed to go. There's not even a taste of that. Man, so cool. As a dad, that's really hard to do. Like, I get annoyed with my son sometimes, more times than I'd love to admit. Man, anyways, love you guys. Hopefully it's helpful. Let's keep moving forward. Godly guilt, no human shame. Don't shame yourself. Focus on the person and the work of Jesus. Peace.